Hi, and welcome to Lunch with Lisa. And today I'm going to show you how to make a spatchcock chicken. It's Lunch with Lisa. What's a spatchcock chicken, you ask? Well, let me tell you. So I'm always looking how to make a better roasted chicken. And this technique just fell into my lap, spatchcocking or butterflying. So we're going to cut open our chicken and lay it out flat so that we can cook it evenly at a higher temp and stays nice and juicy and the skin gets really crisp. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 3 to 4 pound chicken. I got this chicken from my butcher box. This chicken is organic and free range. Butcher Box sells nothing but high quality meat at an affordable price. Link is down below to fill your own Butcher Box. And then whatever you want to flavor your chicken with. There's lots of recipes online. You can look up how to make spatchcock chicken, and there's tons of different ways that people like to flavor their chicken. So for this, I'm just gonna go with something really simple. I like to use celery because it kind of takes that weird funk smell off the chicken. So celery is a must. And to keep it nice and fresh, I'm gonna use a bunch of lemon. And you can use rosemary, or I'm gonna use this thyme today because it's got a nice mellow flavor. And of course, some salt, some pepper, onion and garlic powder, some nice paprika, or you could just use something that's already made up like Kinder's. I love this brown sugar rub. All right, so first, before we get our hands dirty, we're going to blend our spices together. Take 1 tablespoon of garlic powder or onion powder or both, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, add in a teaspoon of paprika or to taste, and mix those all together. Now set that aside, and now we're going to cut open our chicken. This is the fun part. So we're going to remove the chicken from the packaging and place it on a clean, dry cutting board. I love this cutting board I got from Amazon because it is perfect for cutting meats. It's non-porous. I love to keep my wooden cutting boards separate from using meat on them, and I only use meat on non-porous surfaces from now on, just to make sure there's no contamination. Next, remove any excess moisture from the chicken with a paper towel. To spatchcock the chicken, we're gonna set the chicken breast side down on your cutting board and use very sharp kitchen shears to begin cutting down one side of the spine through the ribs. And then you're going to repeat on the other side of the spine, cutting carefully. You can either discard the spine, or I like to save mine to make chicken broth with. Now flip your chicken over so the breasts are upright. Everyone loves a perky breast. And then use the heel of your hand to press down into the middle of the breast, kind of like you're giving it some CPR, and you'll hear a pop. Not that pop. You're gonna press down hard to flatten your chicken. Next, we're going to transfer our chicken to a large plate, and we're going to season our chicken by peeling back the skin from the meat and rubbing about a teaspoon of salt between the meat and the skin. Then we're gonna take our seasoning rub, whatever seasoning you wanna use, and rub your seasoning onto the chicken skin. Be sure the whole chicken is covered, the skin, the legs, the thighs, everything. Now we're gonna put the chicken in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, or you can do this overnight. When you're ready to cook your chicken, heat your oven up to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and you wanna line your baking sheet with either parchment or foil. Chop your celery into large pieces and slice your lemon and lay the thyme down on top and put your metal rack on top. This is going to provide nice aromatics to your chicken while it's cooking right above it. Remove the chicken from the refrigerator and let it come to room temperature. You're going to rub the chicken with an additional 2 tablespoons of oil, and be sure to really massage the oil into the chicken. Then place the chicken in the oven and bake at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 45 minutes, or until the whole bird has an internal temperature of at least 160 degrees. Now remove the chicken from the oven and let the chicken rest for at least 15 minutes. Your chicken should continue to cook another 5 degrees to make the internal temperature 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And there you have our spatchcock chicken. And now let's carve it up and give it a taste. Oh, that leg comes right off so easily. Look at this, it's dripping. Oh. The skin's delicious, it's covered in those spices, but it's not as crispy on the breast as I wanted it to be. But it got pretty crispy on the thighs. Look at how juicy it is inside, cooked all the way through. That skin, it did get really crispy in some places. Yum. Perfectly cooked chicken. With some quinoa here, just with a little bit of salt. It's so good. All that chicken. And somehow the lemon and all the aromatics just float right up into that chicken. Let me know down below if you're going to spatchcock your chicken. If you like what you see and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. If you want to help support me so I can continue making this content, shop down below at any of my Amazon links. Just click on an Amazon link, go to Amazon and buy anything on Amazon in the next 24 hours, and I might receive a small commission. Or you could become a patron, like all these lovely people. Thank you. Patreon.com/lunchwithlisa. And it's always free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. It's Lunch with Lisa. Juicy, crispy skin chicken. Try it today.